Today for HarborFinancialOnline.com, I'm going to be going through the 1040A, which is a simplified tax return that you submit to the IRS. It's like your normal 1040 that you've always been used to submitting, but it's a shortened version. And this is a return that you're going to file if you're in a lower income bracket. It's a much easier form to fill out. So what I'm going to do today is go through the different items that you have to enter in and whether or not you qualify for this form, because again, this form is very easy to use and I recommend it to a lot of my clients who don't have a lot of deductions or different income sources as part of their tax amount. So I want to walk through this with you guys, let you know if you qualify for it, and it may be something you want to look into doing this year for filing your return. It will speed up the process and eliminate, the odds of having any mistakes on your return. So it's a very good form. Not many people take advantage of it, and I try to get more people to use this form if they qualify. This is the actual 1040A. You can see I'm going to show you quickly the first and second page. You can see how it does look like the normal 1040, but it is shortened up, both of the pages. It gets rid of all the extra stuff, say if you're a high income earner, that you would normally have. It's gonna get most of the people that just have one job, not an outside business income. You can still own a home and use this form. You can still buy and sell stocks because you have to report that and put it onto this form. Again, you can't have a sale of a house, like a vacation house, and be able to qualify for this. You can't have a Schedule C business. So for most of the lower income people, you're not going to have either of those items. You may sometimes, but normally this is the form you would want to use, and most people out there don't know that. As I start to go through each of these lines, if you feel that you're ready to prepare your return online, you can always use our site here, HarborFinancialOnline.com. You can click through any of these links and it will take you you can go right to the 1040A and complete the return. So I'm going to go back to the 1040A, walk through these lines with you, tell you if you qualify or not, and then again you can come back to the site at any point in time and prepare the return electronically. So we have the 1040A here. I'm going to go back up to the first page and I'm going to start from the beginning and kind of walk you through this form. Line 7, just your wages. Again, you can't own a separate business and still fill out this form, so it's if you're just employed, get a regular W-2 from an employer, you're going to put that in. You can have taxable interest from a bank, a savings account, and still file the form. You can have dividends, capital gains, like I said, the purchase and sale of stocks, IRA distributions, line 11, pension distributions, unemployment amounts. So you can really see here, you have a lot of options with this form, but it does make it much easier and much quicker and a less chance of having errors on the return. And also when you do the return online, any errors that come up, it's going to stop you and make sure you fix those errors. There's an error check at the end, so that's why I really promote doing the return online if you can. You can still have education expenses, tuition expenses, student loan interest, all those items you can still do the 1040A. So that's the great thing about doing this form. Not a lot of people realize that. They just think they have to go and do the long, lengthy 1040 that you're always normally used to, but you can do this. And we'll go through page 2 here. You get the standard deduction, child tax credit amounts, all of those amounts in this 1040A. And now I'm going to take you to some of the qualifiers on this 1040, just some of the basic qualifiers. If you're single and you're doing the 1040A, you have to, if you're under 65, you had to make at least $8,950 or more. 65 or older, $10,300. Married jointly, you can see the amounts here as it relates to the ages. Married filing separate, $3,500. And so on, head of household, qualifying widower, those amounts. So that's the instructions on the 1040A and whether or not you qualify for it. If you have any questions and you can't determine whether or not you qualify for this, please send me an email at expert@harborfinancialonline.com, and I'll answer any questions you have, or just check out our website at harborfinancialonline.com. We cover this area, lots of other areas for free. You can get some great information on ways to increase your refund and lower your tax amount for the upcoming tax filing. So thank you, and hopefully you'll check out some of my future videos.